Hmm. Hello, Ahdar.
Hello, Valen.
Where did you go on last holiday?
I went to Hokkaido. It is in the north part of Japan.
Wow, that's great. I've never been to Japan. Why did you go it?
I went there with my family last month. We went to relax and also going to shopping.
Sounds good. How long did you stay?
We stayed there for almost 6 days. We booked a hotel online in advice.
Isn't expensive there? I have here it's really expensive in Japan.
It depends on which city you go to in the north part of Japan. It is not the expensive compared to Tokyo. For example, Tokyo is an expensive city, but I think that if you choose Airbnb, it is not that price. It is around 200 or 300 RMB per night. Airbnb is way cheaper than a hotel.
Oh, who makes travel destination in your family?
Sometimes it's me, sometimes it's my mother, who makes travel vacation. But actually, my friend suggested to go to Japan, and we decided to go there.
Was that your first time in Japan?
Well, we go to Japan twice a year.
Twice a year? Wow, that's quite often, actually. And why do you prefer going to Japan that often?
I like going to Japan because of the cool culture and distance. It only takes us 2 hours to get there by a plane.
I see. Do you favor visiting other countries or traveling in China?
I prefer, but I think there are really beautiful places in China. For instance, Xinjiang and Xinjiang province are more beautiful than foreign countries.
Are these places far from Shanghai?
If you want to go Xinjiang, it is 5 hour flight
Actually,
to Xinjiang. It is 3 4 flight. Yes, it is far from Shanghai.
actually, Japan is closer to Shanghai.
Yeah, Japan and South Korea are closer to Shanghai.
Have you been to South Korea?
Yes, I went there in October last year. We have a long holiday in China at the time of the year because it is national holiday.
Which city did you visit?
We went to Seoul, but I think it is not very tourist friendly personally. I prefer going to Japan.
If you compare Japanese and Korean cuisine, which one do you like more?
Of course, Japanese food.
Really? I have actually heard that a lot of people favor Korean food more.
Korean food is spicy to me. I think Japanese food is more delicious.
What countries would you like to visit in the future?
I want to go to Italy next year. I'm not planning to go anywhere this year. I would also like to visit Spain and UK in 2015. I went to Germany and Netherlands and France.
So, you went to the US last year. Which cities did you go to?
I went to San Francisco, Las Vegas, and Los Angeles. I like Europe more.
What the best way you to find travel deals? How do you usually organize your trip?
We always travel. One of us books the ticket, someone else books hotels, and another person finds information about food and local dishes.
That's great idea. I think I should do the same next time. I decide to travel. Do you prefer going on to packet your tour and tour to a tour, your organize and book yourself?
I prefer to organize everything myself. If you choose a travel agency, it is more expensive than doing itself, and it is not that flexible.
Yes, you're right. Do you usually traveling with a lot of luggage or do you like to travel light?
It depends on which country I'm going to. When I went to Japan, I bought some Japanese cosmetic.
Great. So what is expensive?
It depends on the brand. Local brands are not very expensive.
What kind of holiday do you like? Do you like warm or cold weather?
I like summer holidays. Holidays for me are just for relaxing, spending time with my family, and shopping as well.
Have you had any bad experience when traveling?
Well, I think Korean people are not very nice and friendly, and I find their food a bit expensive in Thailand. In Thailand, for instance, people are friendly, but I don't like their tipping culture. You always need to leave a tip. It is the same in the USA.
In China, you don't leave a tip, right?
Yes, there is no tip.
Oh, okay, Ahdar, thank you.
Okay, Valen, you're welcome.
Okay.